Hey everyone, greetings and welcome to the last day of October 2024. Whew, was I up super early this morning. I had a difficult night last night sleeping. I was sweating bullets, and I'm beyond that whole age thing, okay? I was just sweating up a storm. I always take a shower when I get home from work because work. And in the morning, I usually take a shower just to freshen up. But wow, I was sweating bullets. Now today, it's exceptionally cool outside. It's 40 degrees. And they're talking in northwestern Wisconsin, snow, the S word. Oh, I'm not looking forward to it. And it's not even November. It is what it is. Listen, I was talking to some of my friends and they said, maybe you should start a podcast because you really don't necessarily have a niche per se. I'm not technically doing a lot of carnivore or keto things. I mean, I post what I've eaten in a day, go shopping with me, let's do a grocery haul kind of thing. But yeah, maybe my channel is more op-ed, shall we say. I wouldn't necessarily call it a podcast, but I don't know. I take a lot of stands, I'm not afraid to have people unfollow me. I know when I speak politically, for example, I don't get the usual people that give me likes or thumbs up or comments because, well, I think that it's because they are because I'm on the right side. I don't know how this is on the internet. I'm on the right. Maybe they're on the left. But I know that, for example, when you see the rallies on TV, the Kamala rallies, they're just saying her name, Kamala, Kamala. Or there are a lot of angry vitriol spewing from her mouth about, guess who? My favorite president, Donald Trump. But you listen to a Trump rally and you hear USA, USA, USA. Now, being a Christian, I don't participate in the proverbial trick or treat or Halloween. That's just my opinion. When I was a young girl, like many of us were out here, and trick or treat was a thing when it wasn't nails or screws or staples or Lord knows what shoved into candy. It was kind of a fun thing. You made up your own costume. Usually it was something that was around the house. You used your mom's makeup, to look like some kind of a character, dark eyes or what have you. So it's a different meaning now. It's evil. As somebody had posted, now I listened to a lot of podcasts, okay? So there was a witch podcast. I didn't listen to it. It was on, I don't know, Benny Johnson or some type of podcast. And the witches are saying, the real witches are saying that they tried incantations and potions against Donald Trump, and they said that they just can't do it. He's got a force protecting him. Well, as a Christian, and those of you out there, you know what the force is. And it's not Star Wars. It's God. And it's, as a Catholic, I would say, Michael the Archangel. We used to say this one prayer. Oh, if I can even remember. It was so rote. I should be able to remember this. Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our safeguard against the wiles and the wickedness of the devil. Defend them, O God, we humbly beseech thee. And to thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, please God, cast into hell Satan and all the other evil spirits who prowl about the world seeking the destruction of souls. Wow, where did that come from? That came from deep down in my Catholic upbringing. Oh, people are gonna unfriend me now. I mean, I had people I see people taking a stand against LMNT, and my stand against LMNT, now I loved it. I used to drink it a lot. I really fell in love with the cans. That was very convenient. And now the cans aren't an issue, but the packets are, and oh, it's a whole bunch of drama. I do not have 1,000 followers, so I do not promote or get paid to do spots for any particular company. I just don't do that. I don't know if I will be doing such a thing as that, to be able to put money in my pocket, because I know God provides for me. I know, personally speaking, when one takes a stand, man, that devil is out there to do whatever he can to put the kibosh in your life and stop you from doing things and cause upheaval in your life. And I remember when I was a realtor, when I did 6 figures, for example, the best customers I ever had were the customers that really needed me. That wasn't the proverbial, as we call it, from southeastern Wisconsin. So don't take offense to this, people. Why do I feel like I have to have precursors to everything I say on YouTube? This is my op-ed YouTube podcast. I should be able to say what I want to, right? So we had Illinois people come up to buy properties in Lake Geneva. Well, they'd be throwing their cash around. That type of customer was almost, for lack of a better word, ungrateful. It's like, I have the money, I know what I want, and I want Lake Geneva property, and it has to be on the waterfront, and can I live next to the Wrigley Mansion, if you will? They say little commission, you do a lot of work in real estate. A lot of commission, you do a little work, and a lot of that is true. But for personal gratification, me speaking, the best thing I'd love would be the customers that absolutely needed me. There were lots of people on Social Security or disability that bought their first house. It was a total different market back in the day. And remember, I retired in 2008. So it was a different market back in the day with buying houses and rules and regulations and appraisals. And, well, if you know anything about real estate, it is what it is. I loved real estate, but living up north in northwestern Wisconsin, I don't want to sell any farms. I just don't. I don't want to know geographically, you don't know what this is, but I don't want to show houses from Ladysmith, Wisconsin to Eau Claire, Wisconsin. It's about a 75-mile difference between the two of them. Get in your car, you show 20, 30 houses a day, and, well, you part ways. Well, think about it. Can we call you next week and look at more houses? No! No, and I'm too old and I'm too crabby to be able to tolerate that type of shenanigans, because everybody and their mother wants to look at the foreclosures. You know, the $30,000 dives that are rat infested or what have you, or they're in a farm in the middle of nowhere and you're selling a mobile home or a double wide because it's on private land. As a realtor, you can do that, but it is what it is. Oh, what a day. I am about to go into work right now. I had a good doctor appointment today. It was the GYN appointment. And she says, well, I'll see you in 2 years, because after 2 years, the industry says that after 65, you no longer need GYN visits unless you're having problems. I said, okay, I can understand that. I'm not having problems, but every 5 years is just typical, I guess, for me. But I am done now with her. for a couple more years. So that's it for me, guys. I hope you have a lovely, gotta talk about November 1st. Sorry, I'm closing too fast. November 1st, tomorrow starts my 1-ingredient month, meaning I will eat things that, for the most part, bottom line, don't have a UPC. For example, eggs, beef, pork chops, cheese. If it has one ingredient, there isn't such a thing. Cream cheese. No, cream cheese is not. Sour cream, cultured cream that's been soured, I guess. That's one ingredient. So, one ingredient, November. And then I go into the Jesus fast. That'll be starting the end of November until January 11th at my mom's birthday, because I do it annually. Unlike last year when I was sick as a dog and I had to close it out early. So that's it for me, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever time of day it is. Take care, and we'll talk soon. Cheers, everyone.